Okay, so am I audible, guys? Okay, so I have put the live, so those who are unable to join, they can join using the YouTube, right? Okay, right. So I was inactive for a few days and I could not conduct certain classes, right? I could not conduct classes. So I want to tell you the real reason behind it, and I'll tell you what is going to happen and what are we up to, right? Okay. So now what happened, actually, the main reason was I was facing certain problems like what? Like, what do you say? So where to start from? So the problem, I could not continue with my Islam classes or some other free classes because of certain issues that I have faced recently in the month of October. It can be in September. It was a very bad incident, right? So it was about the place that we were living. The house that we were living was like creating so many problems, and it was not like I could not tell, it was not that environment friendly for me. So many problems and certain bad stuffs, bad energies were there. So many things were happening at that house. So problems facing, financial issues, so many stuffs were made me to put me down. So at that time, even though I had time, I could not do anything because I was not mentally stable. I was like, those times I was not mentally stable. So I was really upset regarding that. So then finally, we decided to shift our house and come to a new place. So this is my new location. So I have planned certain things regarding the session. Now today is the first Islam session at this place, right? So that is my main motive. What I wanted to tell you, what are the changes that will take place now? It's not like what I told in my previous session. This is something very different. So I'm gonna arrange a seminar. I'm going to now I am living in my new location, new place in Gothatua, right? Okay. So the main issue that I had been facing is so much of problems due to some other, like, what do you say? It was not that good environment, to be honest. It was a different kind of a story. It can be some other, what do you say? It can be a spooky one. To be honest, it can be a spooky one where you will be like, you will get scared if I tell you what happened. And also, I don't want to make you scared. You won't sleep at night. No. So we'll tell you that later, right? Okay. So many things had happened, right? Okay. So because of that, I could not continue the classes. So I could not do anything regarding that. So now finally, Alhamdulillah, everything has changed and everything has turned good and fine. So what I wanted to talk about today is about a seminar that I'm going to conduct in next week related to the zakat, earning one and earning two. That those lessons are very important for your O levels or any other exams as well. No, so we will be having a live to live face to face session in this place. This is going to be this time. It's going to be a promise that we are going to do it as a live to face session, right? So yeah, so that is going to be in our next week Saturday, inshallah. So I have planned. I have to work on the posters and the short notes and all the stuffs and all. So yeah, so that was the good news regarding the Islam classes, and this will be continued until your O levels. And I'm extremely sorry regarding the interrupt between the certain days. That means there was some interruption. I had to cancel the class because certain incident has to take place. So because of that, with Allah's blessings, now everything has turned well, and I'm super happy also. And inshallah, right. So that is the main motive that I have to tell today, right? Okay. Anyways, so did you share the link with your friends and everyone? Because there are very like there are less number of students today. Yeah. So let's continue. Right. So today we are going to study about Islamic perspective regarding the good qualities. Okay. Can someone name me a person? Can someone name me a person? Right. Can someone name me a person who has the best qualities? Who was the best example? A man who was the best example for the good qualities. Can someone name? Very good. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was the best, and out of all the man, He was showing us the good example for a good quality. Right. Now, what is the benefit of having a good quality? What is the benefit of having a good quality? Now, if you yeah, in between, listen, we will be having our children's day. Okay, I planned physical and online. Physical, it's gonna be in a park, and online, it's going to be like in a different way. Okay, so I have planned two ways. Still, I didn't select any coordinators, or I didn't put anyone in anything. So just be patient. I'm still like planning certain stuffs because I have to be active in my contents as well. I had to be active in my class as well. So I have to active in all certain places now. So due to that, I need some time. So once I'm done planning with that, we'll update you, right? Okay, right. Okay, now listen. Now, when you talk about good qualities, what is the benefit of having a good quality? What do you think? Okay, having a good quality, what do you get it from by having good quality? So, everyone think and tell me. If you have a good quality, you will lead a life where you will be peaceful and you will be happy and you will receive whatever you get. That is what you call it as the good quality. So when you talk about good quality, a good quality will create a positive impact surrounding you. Did you understand? So it will create a positive impact surrounding you. So when you talk about good quality, now when you talk about good quality, so in Islam, when you talk about good quality, let me take another color pen. So when you talk about good quality in Islam, so when you talk about good quality in Islam, these words in good quality, there are some certain Arabic words that indicates the words good quality, like huluk hasan. So we call it as what? Huluk hasan, ahlak asana, ahlak asana, hasana. Right. Okay, ahlak asana. Makarimul ahlak, makarimul ahlak, makarimul ahlak. Right. Then what else? Adab, 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 adab. So these words indicates, these are the Arabic word that indicates the word good quality. Right. So now you have to understand Islam has given the first and most and highest priority to the good qualities. Even Holy Quran and Sunnah is also mentions that regarding the good quality, because our religion says us to live peace. How do you live peace? By having a good quality. So each and every one of us has a good quality as well as a bad quality. But Islam doesn't tell you to remove the bad quality completely, but you can change yourself day by day, taking it as a positive impact. Let's see what are the good qualities are we going to talk about. The only person that we can talk about a good quality, now only person who is the best example for the good quality, we call him as what? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the best example for the good quality, right? So when you talk about good quality of Prophet, what are the good qualities that you could tell now when you was grade 6, when you was grade 7, you have learned certain things about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you have learned about him. So you should know what can be his quality. What is the main quality you can talk about him? What is the main quality? Yes. What is the main quality? Like, what are the qualities? Very good. He has become truthful. That means he always says the truth. He always talks the truth. And also, what else you can talk about him? What else you can talk about him? Yes, he shows kindness towards youngsters, elders, even animals, and also the way he speaks makes everyone to respect him. Respectful, yes. Then he shows love towards the animals. He shows love towards the children. So he's so lovable. He's always patient, sabr. So he has all the good qualities. To be honest, he had all the good qualities that a man could have. So the main names that is given to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was what? As-Sadiq and Al-Amin. As-Sadiq and Al-Amin was given to him as a pet name, or it can be given as a name regarding to his qualities. So this names can come to your exams. This is very important for your O level, because in the O level they can ask you what are the two names that can represent the qualities of Prophet. So we can write As-Sadiq and Al-Amin. Did you understand? Clear with that? So now, say for example, Prophet doesn't. Now, for example, let's say now there is a person. Okay, imagine there is a person. This person is a good person, and there is a bad person. There is a good person, and there is a bad person. Now, if you wanted to be a best example for the bad person, how do you become a good example for a bad person? Say this bad person did a bad thing for you. That bad person, let's say he cheated on you. Will you cheat him back? Will you cheat him back? Will you be able to cheat him back? No. So you should be a best example. You should show him kindness. Now there are some people who converted into Islam by showing kindness. That means even though they were bad to you, they were harsh to you, but you were still kind. That made them to love Islam. So that's the reason you can make a person to love Islam with your good quality. So you have to be a truthful person. You should not break promise. You should be a person who love animals. You should not hurt anyone. You have to respect each other. So that says the Islam says what is about a good quality. Did you understand? Clear with that? The good quality says that to be a best person, not instead of being a best person, you can become a good example for someone to become a good person. So that says you about the good qualities, right? So now tell me, what are the surahs that represent regarding the good qualities? What are the two types of surah that represent regarding the good qualities? There are two main surahs that we need to remember. One is Surah Luqman, Surah Luqman, and other one we call it as what? Surah Furqan. So Surah Furqan and Surah Luqman represents the good quality. These two surahs are very important to remember. That always talks about how to live, how to be kind to others, and these two surahs you have to remember. Let's see what does a Surah Luqman says. So Surah Luqman, can someone tell me simply what is it about? Surah Luqman, what is it about? What is the situation in this? What is the situation? Surah Luqman. Who is Luqman? And the Luqman is talking to whom? Anyone? Very good. Father and son conversation. So Surah Luqman is talking regarding the father and son conversation. That means advising the. Now that means what? So father is advising the son. So Luqman is talking to his son. So that is regarding the Surah Luqman. That means the father is teaching how a son should behave. How do you live on this earth? Now, if you talk about the main thing he says about shirk, not to associate anything with Allah. So that means you are not supposed to associate anything with Allah. You should not compare anyone else with Allah. So that is, you call it as shirk. And also he says what? You have to pray on time. You have to forbid what is wrong. You have to be patient on whatever the things that comes. So he says about what? He teaches sabr. He teaches about shirk. Then he's talking about what? What else? He's talking about what is haram and what is halal. So that means you have to be patient. You have to be in What do you say? For example, he says not to turn your cheek away. Now, have you seen there are some girls, if you are angry, they will they will turn their cheek away. Like for example, the mouth will go to one side, one corner. If they are angry, like they don't smile or they don't show any reaction, the mouth will go to the next side. They say they're turning the face away. Have you come across with that kind of situation? So he says that turning your face away towards the people is a bad attitude. And if you are walking on the floor, you should not make noise. Yeah, you should not walk on the road arrogantly. So this says regarding the Surah Luqman. In exam, they would ask you, give what are the attributes of Surah Luqman, at least four, at least five. So you should know what are the things that you learn from the Surah Luqman. Then next about the Surah Furqan. Can someone tell me what are the things that is told by the Surah Furqan? Yes. What are the qualities that is told in Surah Furqan? Right. You cannot kill someone unnecessarily. Allah has the right to take someone's life. You cannot take someone's life unless Allah. Then what else? Yes. What else you can talk about the Surah Furqan? You should not pass rumor. Do you know what is the consequence that you have to face if you pass rumors? So rumor means what? What do you mean by rumor? Something that nothing happened. You don't know what exactly happened. Okay, so there is a crime happened, but you are just being as a evident and saying eyewitness and saying yeah that is happened for lies. So these all are really really sinful act that you could talk about it. So in Surah Furqan that talks about you should not pass rumor, you should not talk bad about others, you should not put someone in trouble, and remember remember, you cannot kill someone unnecessarily. You cannot talk unnecessarily. You should control your tongue. You should be away from punishments. All these things are spoke under the Surah Furqan. So that is about the good qualities in the part 1. Those are the good qualities that you have to remember in the part 1. Now let's talk about the part 2 of this lesson, especially about love. We are going to talk about love. What kind of a love that you are going to remember? Now when you talk about love, do you think that Allah loves you? Do you think that Allah loves you? Yeah. Tell me, does Allah loves you? Yes. Tell honestly, yes, Allah loves you. Tell with your open hearted, yes, Allah loves you. So when you talk about Allah, Allah is the best example that comes under love. So Allah shows you love unconditionally. The first and the best, the only creator who shows love upon us is what? That is Allah. Right. So now Allah has many names regarding his qualities. Now Allah has 99 names. That 99 names represents the Allah's quality. So when you talk about love, love is a beautiful feeling. Now think about love. Now you think about your parents' love. Your parents love unconditionally, but if you compare the love between your parents and Allah, Allah has the high and Allah has the most caring, like he has the beautiful, he has the only feeling towards you. Allah has the highest and purest love upon you than your parents, to be honest. So when you talk about love, let's talk more about love. Now, what do you mean by love? To whom you should show love? Can someone give me a categorization of love where and when you have to show the love? To whom you should show the love? You have to show love to the animals. Very good. You have to show love to your parents. Then you have to show love to your siblings. Then to your teachers. Then elders. Then who else? So that means when you take into categories, you have to show love towards everyone. You have to show love towards everyone. So you need to understand, you have to show love towards anyone. Like say for example, now there is an hadith. There is an hadith that says that now there was a house. Okay, there was a house. Okay, now in that house, now suddenly it started to burn. The house started to burn. Now they had some jewelries, they had some, like, they had all the valuable items. Along that mother had a baby. That mother had a baby, and there were some expensive items as well. But what did this mother do? She carried her son away from this fire. That means, what do you understand? She doesn't value anything other than the child. That means that means the mother resembles the purest love. So when you talk about love, Allah has the purest love towards you. Your parents have the purest love towards you. Other than your parents, other than Allah, no one can give you the 100% love. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me that the person who gives you the 100% love? So, your parents are your ever loving people, and Allah is the ever loving creator. Other than that, does your friend gives you 100% love? Just think and tell me, does your friend give 100% love? No, your friend is just temporary. Now, most probably, to be honest, friends doesn't give you 100% love, but there are friends who gives 100% love. They stay until end, but that is very rare. But not every friends gives you 100% love, so don't waste your time by giving love attention to them. But the person who loves you, you try to give them love attention to them. So Allah loves you. No, how do you love Allah back? Think, how do you love Allah back? You say every time, I love you, Allah. No, you cannot tell like that. How do you? By, very good, Zainab, that is by praying. So by praying, you can show love towards Allah. Then how do you show love to your parents? How do you show love to your parents? Yes. Yeah, caring, helping. Can you scold your parents? No, you cannot scold. Always you are telling me work, always doing this and that. No, you cannot. But even though your father doesn't show love towards, I mean, like, he doesn't show out his love, but he loves you more than everyone. So you have to understand, everyone doesn't show you love, but you need to understand who is that person who shows me love. Because some people get blinded for the temporary love given by a stranger. They go on with them and they will lose their life. So if you love your parents, if you love Allah, you wouldn't love anyone more than them. Did you understand what I'm talking about? Clear with that? So, one who has no love, that person doesn't have iman. So, you have to show love if you want to enter to the paradise. You have to show love. If you have a cat, if you are showing love towards the cat, so that means you have to give 100% towards the cat and everything. So, what do you need to understand? So, love is something as a beautiful feeling that is given by you to your parents, to the Allah. Allah is given by you. So, that means it creates a beautiful bond among your family, in your heart, and everything. So, that is what you call it as love. So, this is a small introduction regarding the love. By showing love and kindness to all the living beings will give you the peace. You will not lose anything. Even someone, like, say for example, if your siblings doesn't love you, you don't want to show them hatred back. You better love them, but later they will realize and they will come back to you. In that way, when you show love, people will change. I mean, like, if there is a person who hates you, if you show love, that person will change his heart. Even though I show so much of hatred, this person shows me love, kindness, caring. So love can change a person. Did you understand? And also, when you show love, you earn rewards from Allah. You will earn happiness, unity, cooperation. All these stuffs you will be received by the love. Understood? So there are two types of love. Okay, is it azan? Okay. Right, okay. After the azan, let me know. Okay, Shasma. Yes, Zahra. Here's still Azan. Once the Azan is over, I will talk. Okay? Just give me 2 minutes. Okay, let's start. Right. Wait a minute. Still Azan, is it? The Azan at my place is over already. Okay, right. So now when you talk about love can be shown at two places. So one thing, you have to show love towards Allah. You have to show love towards Allah. Next one, you have to show love towards Allah's creation. You have to show love towards Allah's creation. Right. So first of all, now if you show love towards Allah, what do you receive from Allah? You receive Allah's love. You will get happiness. You will be strong. You will be united. So when you love Allah, you get all the benefits, right? Okay, who is the next person that I have to love after Allah? Who is the next person that I have to love after Allah? Very good. Next person is Prophet. Next person is Prophet. Can you tell the faults of the Prophet? Can you say Prophet is bad? Can you tell all these things? No, you cannot tell. You cannot find faults of Prophet. You have to accept everything about Prophet and you have to move on. So who is the next person that you have to remember? You have to love regarding whom? Next person is about Sahabas. You have to show love towards the Sahabas. Then after the Sahabas, you have to show love towards the family of Prophet and the wives of Prophet. We call it as Ummahatul Mumineen. So can you find the faults of them? No, you cannot. You cannot find the faults of them. You cannot blame them. You have to accept. Then after overall, you have to love your parents. You have to love your parents. After you love the parents, you have to love who? Next one, you have to love your siblings. After you love the siblings, you have to love the elders. Then after the elders, you have to love your peers. You have to love your peers, you have to love your colleagues, your neighbors, your relatives. So you have to love them, but don't show too much love. You have to love. That's it. Did you understand? Yes. Okay. Right. So now what you need to understand is, now if you love something deeply for the sake of Allah, now when you do something for the sake of Allah, Allah will surely love you. So if Allah loves you, Allah will call Jibril alayhi salam and ask, he will come and ask, love this person, I love this person, so you also love. He will inform all the agents to love you from the moon back. That means from the sky to the earth, everyone should love this man. So your qualities says who you are. Did you understand? When you have good qualities, your face will be bright, you will be very strong, you look confident. So that is how. Now think, you today you did a good thing today. Imagine whenever you help someone, whenever you give charity to someone, do you feel that you are confident? Do you feel that you are happy, like you will have a bright face and you will like feel like I'm going to do a best thing in the world? Yes, that means that shows how you have changed. And next thing, what you need to understand, you have to show love towards who else? You have to show love towards the poor, orphans. So many things you have to show love. But you know that, now what are the animals that is prohibited to consume in Islam? One, you take pigs. Other one is the, yeah, pigs, especially pigs. And they said that dog cannot be touched. That means you cannot rear dog at home. Pigs and dogs are najis. But can you go and hurt them? Like I have seen so many people, even if the pig is not good to eat, but what do? They take some other weapon and they will make them like, they will go and prick it, they will kill them. So you cannot do that. You have to show love towards even the pigs and dogs, because even though they are najis, all are creations of Allah. So can you torture or hurt the creations of Allah? No. So Islam does not permit harming of any animals. Did you understand? Clear with that? Got the idea? So that is about love. So that is about love. Right. Now let's talk about sacrifice. So when you talk about sacrifice, have you sacrificed yourself? I mean, like, have you sacrificed your time for someone else? Have you sacrificed a god? Okay, some people say they have sacrificed a god. Yeah. So have you sacrificed anything in your life for someone else? Yes. Okay. Now remember, when you do sacrification, now like what is the theory behind sacrificing? Can someone tell me the theory behind the sacrificing? Yes. What is the theory behind the sacrificing? Yes. What do you understand? What is the theory? Now say today you are giving a sacrifice for the god. Say you are giving a god. So I am giving a sacrification of God. When I sacrifice something, what do I get? Say I sacrificed one god today. Next day, I will receive what? I will get 10 gods. That means sacrifice gives you what? Sacrifice returns you more than what you have sacrificed. Did you understand? So that is why they say that sacrifice God, sacrifice what do you say? Like what do you say? Cows, gods, camels. When you sacrifice something, you get barakat more than what you receive. That means what you have given. More than what you have given, you will receive 10 times better than that. So Allah loves people who sacrifice. Did you understand? So when you talk about sacrification, sacrifice is one of the best quality than love, best quality than kindness or anything. So that is what about sacrification. So when you talk about sacrifice, some people sacrifice their time, some people sacrifice their wealth, some people sacrifice their patience. So when you sacrifice certain things in your life, sacrificing will give you a better day, better things ahead. So anyone got sacrificed and got hurt? Anyone here got sacrificed and hurt? Now, say for example, you sacrificed your time and you came to, let's say you sacrificed your time and you're talking to your friend, you sacrificed your hunger and you're giving a piece of bun to your sibling. Have you done any sacrificing by yourself? Yes. Yeah. So many people have sacrificed and they got hurt. Why? They didn't get in return. They may have thought, no, if I sacrifice this, I won't get anything written. Remember, if you sacrifice something, 100%, I can tell you, you will receive better, better, better. So remember, whatever you sacrifice, whatever you give up is for your betterment. And also, people who sacrifice their lives for the religion, we call them as Sadiqs. We call them as what? Sadiqins. So the people who sacrifice their lives for the Islam, we call them as what? Sadiqins. Right. Clear with that? Understood? Got the idea? Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. Now I wanted to listen someone's sacrification story. As anyone ready? I can ask you to unmute. Anyone can talk about you have sacrificed this, but I have got this back again. Anyone? You sacrifice everything to Allah. Yes. Okay. Right. What else? Anyone ready to talk about sacrification? Yes. Does anyone have sacrificed? Okay. Ikram is ready to talk about what he have sacrificed, and you have to tell me what you have received back. Okay? Anyone? Okay, I will give you the option to unmute. Are you ready? You want me to talk about my sacrification? I sacrificed everything, no? Because I sacrificed everything, I have received better than what I want. Right. I have sacrificed myself for everything. Yeah, right. Sacrifice what? How it should be. You can sacrifice your time. Say, for example, you have sacrificed your time for your friend. Your friend didn't care about it. And today you are happy without your friend. Tell something like that. Okay, so Ikram is ready to speak. Let's ask him to unmute. Tell me the truth, okay? Okay, hold on. Okay, you can talk. Okay, Ikram, you can talk.
Actually, my sacrification was to pass the many exams. Like in many exams, I got failed and I was very fed up. Then my mother told me, "Don't be fed up." And actually, for many days, I sacrificed for it. But actually, it's a true honesty. What I say was, I sacrifice for many things. Like lots of things. I participate in exam. Sometimes I may be failure in that. Then I prayed and I hard work. Alhamdulillah, I got my that mean I sacrifice for it. But Allah gave me that. Then I expected. Allah gave me many. That mean then I expected. Allah gave me everything. That's my this sacrification.
Okay, that's really happy to hear about it. Even though others were not ready to talk about their sacrification, you was bold enough to talk about it. That is because of Allah's blessing. So yeah, that's good. So even you may have failed, many people have bullied you, many people have put you down, but those times your parents have sacrificed time for you and they're talking to you and bringing in front of everyone as a better person is one of the sacrification. So did you understand, guys? Anyone is ready to talk about your sacrification? Anyone has done sacrifice to your siblings or friends and you got betrayed also fine, but it would be really interesting if you can talk about few words. Yes. Yeah, talk about sacrifice because I don't want to make the lessons boring by talking about the same thing again and again. So you need to talk what you have to sacrifice. My sacrifice about, to be honest, I have been sacrificed so many things in my life. Like, I I will get upset if I'm talking about my sacrification, right? Okay, so anyone is ready about the sacrificing? Anyone has sacrificed? Now there are some incident where Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu has been sacrificed all his things, all his wealth towards the people, poor people. Even though he has kept it for his family, he has been given, right? Yes, Ikram, that's correct. Okay, so now what has happened? So all his wealth has been given to the poor people, and he always trusts. So if you sacrifice something behalf of your family, for your education, for your love, and everything, that is what you call it as sacrifice. Sacrifice creates more barakat. It creates more barakat. Yes, Amina, you have sent me a message. Yeah, no problem, Amina. You can leave. Right. Okay. So when you talk about sacrifice, there are so many incident has taken place due to the time of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So there was a time where Arabia has been affected by drought. So then what happens, there were so many people were struggling and there were so many, like most of them were facing the challenges during that period. So that time, Usman radiallahu anhu came there with articles. Now these articles, those days articles are very expensive. So he had articles which is worth 5,000. Those days 5,000s are like, 5,000 dirhams are very big amount. Okay, so he had 5,000 dirhams. So what did he do is he didn't sell that 5,000 dirhams. What did he do? He just sacrificed for the sake of people where he could give them the food and overcome all the challenges. So you have to understand, you also might have sacrificed certain things. Now you love a favorite cake, but you had only one piece. You are sacrificing it to your brother. So that is one kind of a sacrifice. Allah love that quality. If you are sacrificing for your family, if you are sacrificing your time for your a brother or a sister, if you are giving something out of what you love, you know what is sacrificing. You are giving up something what you love, that you call it as sacrificing. If you are crying, no, I want that only, so that is not sacrification. So sacrifice is something in different ways. Did you understand? Got the idea? Clear with that? Yeah, that is also sacrificing. No, if you are now usually you are upset, but you are showing to your parents that you are very happy, you are all right, and inside you are feeling bad and you are crying daily inside at night. So that is also one sacrification. Just because your parents should not feel unhappy with your feelings, you are like acting in front of your parents just because like to show them that you are happy but you are not happy. So that is one word of, that is a one way of showing that you are sacrificing. Anyone else has done that? Anyone else has done that? And also donation. Think about donation. There are people, whenever they donate something to the poor people, they take photos. That is not sacrificing. Sacrificing for the sake of Allah without any photography, that you call it as what? That you call it as what? The sacrification. Okay. So Zuha is asking me regarding how to take 9A within 4 months and how to work for it. So if you wanted to work hard for the exam, just 4 months left, no? Start thinking what are the subjects you are weak at, what are the subjects you are good at. So if you have the subjects that you are good at, what you have to do is now you have 7 days in a week. No, if you have 7 days in a week, try to divide that 7 days into two. Take 1 day as a leave. So you will have 6 days. 3 days for your weak subject, 3 days for your hardest subject. So try to do the weak and hard both same. No, so weak subject and the subject that you are good at, right? So if you take the subject that you are weak, especially, what you have to do is try to identify what are the lessons that you are feeling hard and try to do it. At least you spend 1 hour in each subject 1 hour is enough for now. If you are very lazy, now only you are starting, means you can do it. How to study history? If you want to study history, always create a story for the history. Like for example, if you wanted to talk about history, then you can draw, like, this is the Parakrama Bahu and this is his wife and they have a kid. Like that, you can create your story by your own and you can work on it. So that is how you study history. So when you talk about history, the years are very important. So you need to make a chart, make a short note by yourself by remembering the years with the incident. Put the year 1981. This incident has happened. This incident has happened. So like that you can learn, right? Clear with that? No? Right. Okay. So let's come to the, yes, hard work plus taqwa is good. There are people who don't do hard work but expect only from Allah. Allah give me the good result. Allah won't give it because Allah wants you to give effort. Allah wants you to make it like you have to do hard work. If you do hard work, He will definitely give you 100%. Did you understand? Clear with that? Right. And also, now what I want to tell you is, now today I just wanted to see how many of them are joining the session, because I have appointed certain people to get the list of people who are attending the classes. So those people personally will get a message. Okay, you all will get a personally, you all will get a message regarding the seminar zakat. Okay, you all will be personally getting a message related to the zakat. So, and also what you will be receiving, you all will be receiving a tute. In that tute, you will have the short note. You will have the short note. Along with that, you will have everything. Today, to be honest, I was not prepared for today's class. But anyways, I was just talking what I could remember from all the scratch. Whatever I remember, only I was doing it, because I didn't do any. I didn't do any review for this lesson, so that's the reason I was like not prepared at all. But anyways, yeah, I have sacrificed by going Jamaat. Okay, that is also good only. Okay, so how many hours we need to study per day? We have to study at least 5 hours. I mean, like you're having 4 months ahead, no? 5 hours you have to sacrifice and you have to study. At least study after Subah. Study after Subah. Late night studying won't work out. Allah has given barakat after Subah prayers. Start studying after that. And I know that your school will arrange with certain functions, certain like coordination stuffs, and lots of things will happen in the school will give you pressure at the last moment, but don't wait until the last moment. Try to give you 100% now itself, because some people will say, okay, tomorrow will not come tomorrow. So start doing today itself. Do something today itself. You do something today, next day you will, okay, however I started, you will feel however I started. So yeah, asr time is also fine, whatever the time, but whatever you wanted to start after subah, luhar, asr, maghrib is fine. After isha, I'm not sure. After 10 o'clock, don't study, because after 10 o'clock, your brain will start shutting down. That means your studying hormone will be very less active that time. So if that time only you feel too much pressure, this is not going inside my brain, this is not going inside the brain. The reason, because you cannot blame your brain. You should blame yourself not to study at night. Understood? So you have to study in that way. So now people who are in the session, I will be just taking your name list. In case if you are not registered, register it soon, because next week is going to be a grand session and there will be some cash quiz giveaways also will happen. So cash quiz rewards also will happen regarding the zakat earnings and all of them. But the duration will be very long. Okay, so the seminar duration will be very long. So just decide whether you can stay so long, like around 3 hours, 4 hours. I'll be having such seminars only, because then I can focus on what you are about, right? So those things will happen. Tunes will be given and then short notes will be given, because today just a warm up session for me, just to see whether I'm okay with the setup. Are you all okay with the setup? I mean, like next week we will have a face to face session. Inshallah, we will have a face to face session, so you can see me who I am, and I don't know who are you, but anyways, we'll have an interesting session. So many games will take place. So I want to make something unique. I want to make something better. I want to say make something. What do you say? Better than this. Okay. So you don't want to pay for the tute. I will share you the. I will share you the this one. What do you say? I will be sharing you the poster. Just share the poster with your friends. That's enough. That's a sadaqah also. So the tutes will be sent personally for the people who share the posters. The reason, because a small reason. Now whatever I do, if I don't get any effort, it's worthless. No. So that's the reason. But anyways, fine. Like, are you all ready for the next week? Then are you all ready for the next week? Just to see next week, I want to, now today I want to see how many people are active, how many people are there, all of this only. I just started to give a random lesson. This lesson was not there in my list itself, but anyways, this was a random lesson just to talk, to have an idea regarding your thinking and all the stuffs. So inshallah, we will have so many things. And in our future classes, I have planned for the November so many exciting stuffs, inshallah. So yeah, next week Saturday is going to be the big day. I'll try to make it more and more interesting than I could. So we'll do it. Okay. Yeah, you can post anywhere you want. You can post it in the story, or you can post it in the WhatsApp status, or anywhere it is. It's completely fine. And I will be sending the tunes personally only, not in the channel or anywhere. I will be sending the tunes personally and try to share it. And let's make it hype and let's make it better. And I'm the only person I can even, like, I will be rewarding this time 10 people. I'll be rewarding 10 people this time. Okay. Seminar time, I will quickly update you with the poster so you can get it. Okay. No, I will put the poster. Still, the poster is not ready. Once the poster is ready, we'll update you with everything. And I will tell you what are the things to be done and all. And yeah, 10 people will be rewarded. I'll tell you what are those. The upcoming Saturday, we have the seminar. So we will be having, yes. So many things will happen on upcoming Saturday. Inshallah, I'll see what I could do with certain things. So 10 people will be rewarded at under 3 categories. So 3 categories are there. I'll tell you what are they. So yeah, so that is what. So today was like, I was not prepared for the lesson today. To be honest, I was not prepared. I was just talking what I could remember. So that is the main thing. I just want to see how many of you all are active and all the stuffs. So what is the time that you all are convenient for? What time are you all convenient for? Are you all okay with the what time? Just give me a time, will you? Like, are you okay with I thought of having physical as well, but we'll try to have the final seminar for the physical. But for now, from 6:30, no? Everyone are okay with 6:30, no? Our physical will be in Gotha 2, however, it will be in Gotha 2 only. It won't be any other places, because I don't like to work under any other institute unless mine, okay? So many upcoming things will take place, and also, yeah, right. Online, no? 6:30. From 6:30 to 10:30, okay, no? 6:30 to 10:30 is okay, right? Y'all will be there until end, is it? Y'all will be there until end, right? Okay, right. Okay, I'm going to confirm this time because most of you all told this time is okay and you all going to stay until end. And in between, I'll be giving a small break. Okay. Okay, inshallah. Okay, good. Inshallah, Ikram. Right. Okay. So we will have this time only. So I will give you a praying. I mean, like before 6:30, the Maghrib Azan will be there. No? So you all can pray and get ready for after the Maghrib. Then Isha, you all can pray in between. I will give a small 30 minutes break. That time you all can pray and get ready after that. Yeah, we'll divide into two sessions. I will mark down what are the lessons we'll be doing as a summary, right? So many things will happen. Inshallah, this Saturday you are going to expect a big thing. And I'm also going to expect, I'm also going to make it a better thing away. Right. Okay. So are you ready, guys? Right. Inshallah, we'll make it ready and we'll make it exciting. We'll make it as a hype. And this is going to be a promise that I would do it better than anyone. Inshallah, we'll do it. Okay. Thanks a lot and Jazakallah khair for joining today. And I just wanted to see how many of them are like joining only just to see whether you all are okay with this time. Anyways, thanks a lot and everything. And see you back on upcoming Saturday. Take care until that. Barakallah, guys. Good night. See you guys.